Yeah, I'm sorry about the shitty introduction.
No, it's good, dude.
What's your last name? It doesn't matter. Oh, say it again.
It does.
It's Combs. It's Combs.
It's Combs?
Like Hair Combs.
Oh, like Luke Combs?
Luke Combs is my cousin.
What's
Or
that
P.
bad?
Diddy, Sean Combs.
Luke, is he really your cousin?
Fuck no. Just because he's
No,
white.
no, P. Diddy.
No, he's my uncle.
He's your uncle. It's like
what I used
Snoop
to
Dogg.
tell
He's like
people.
everyone's uncle. You know,
What, Sharon?
you know they're talking about how like
Tell
P.
us
Diddy
in
was
Den,
like
dude.
grooming like I think Usher or something like that.
Usher?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. I think he discovered Usher.
Yeah, but they said that he would like take him into like he invited to his home when he was like 14, and he'd have him watch like orgies.
Like R.
right
Kelly?
in front of him. Yeah, kind of
like
shit
R.
like
Kelly
that.
just
Yeah.
getting peed on.
P. Diddy on Usher?
Yeah. That came out like recently.
Wait. I wasn't paying attention.
P. Diddy
What?
peed on Usher or something like that.
Hold on, wait. For fun? Or like R.
no.
Kelly peeing on girls?
No,
What happened?
No, so what happened is Usher like came out recently.
Usher's a weirdo, dude.
Well, this is the reason why.
Is he?
So I guess like when he was like 13, 14, when he got discovered by P. Diddy, they had him go to like P. Diddy's, they would call it like
Man.
hip hop camp or something like that, or dream camp. But he would have him go into rooms and like watch like a bunch of people just like fuck like right in front of him, and they're like that just like ruined his mind.
Put out some bangers though.
Yeah. And now
really
to
did.
introduce our guest, David
Oh, yeah.
Combs.
Hi, David.
Hey, with that,
Welcome to
guys.
the Thick
Yeah.
Boy Mafia
Now-
podcast.
There's this video. Do you guys see it where he's skating, Usher skating or whatever?
He can
like
skate.
falls. Yeah, and actually, it actually looks really
Oh,
good.
and he
said break
falls.
falls?
Hey,
He falls, no, he falls, yeah.
Little Wayne can skate really good too, dude.
Who?
Little Wayne.
No way.
No. This
Oh,
is
for sure he
rollerblading.
can.
Sorry,
okay.
rollerblading. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
skates.
Different type
It's
of
not that fucking hard.
Jesus.
But like he was dancing.
Oh,
like,
dancing
Yeah,
rollerblading.
dancing.
That's
like
hard.
he was like performing,
Yeah.
and they fell. But it was good. It was a good clip. Well, welcome, David.
Hey man, thanks. This
Yeah.
is like what I pictured Joe Rogan was gonna feel like. Honestly, this is pretty fucking cool.
But just like
Minus the drugs and alcohol and
it's like
I mean,
100
plus the alcohol,
and it's
according to David.
It's like 100th of the budget.
yeah, well, I'm like I was saying, I was 4 Bud Lights in before I got here.
Nice,
Started
bro.
drinking like 8 o'clock in the
he's
morning.
warmed up.
Oh,
Warmed
nice.
up. I got a breakfast burrito with me. I'm ready to go, dude.
Nice,
So,
nice.
Yeah. So
You've been working. Is that what you've been doing?
my grandma's house we're renovating right now, so
Nice.
we're just she passed away August, so we're going in there. We're gonna basically
Sorry for
flip it and then sell it. So
Oh,
I got
nice.
my mom's gonna give us a chunk of like the sell of the house. So I got a buddy help me, and so yeah, I've just been doing that. I haven't been at the gym all week because I literally go there as soon as I get home. I see the kids. Actually, I drop the kids off, and then I go start working. And I usually work till like 9 o'clock at night and start all over again.
Yeah, dude.
So it's hard to make it to the gym, dude. It's hard, man.
For sure.
you guys
What are you doing to the house or what?
Dude, ripping out all the the ceiling tile, ripping out the carpet. I mean everything.
It's just demo right now.
Demo, just complete demo. Yeah,
Yeah.
putting like hardwood floor or the laminate,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then
And you're putting it in?
yeah.
Do you know how to like finish and?
That's why he's 4 beers in right now.
No, I'm. It's gonna be self-taught, dude. Like,
Right, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not.
It's
It's
not
not
too
rocket
bad.
science. All my buddies and stuff, they do some form of construction. Like, I'm gonna do the electrical work, and
Oh, okay.
so I'm just gonna. If I gotta YouTube it, I'll YouTube it. But
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
Yeah, I had to do my. I did my parents' garage. So like I made it into like a room and a living room.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Is it up to code?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, don't say anything. I mean,
Allegedly, this
He
is
allegedly
allegedly.
did that.
it's still a garage. It just
No,
has
but
a
you know,
couch
like
in there.
Yeah.
The drywall and putting up the laminate and everything.
We had a guy at my dad's house when I was a kid, lived across the street, and he was a construction guy. We're like, hey, do you want to turn our garage into like a game room? He's like, oh yeah, I can do all that, dude. I can do all that. So he comes over and he starts to like work. My dad's paying him as he goes. Shit work, dude. Shit work. Like, not up to code. I mean, just complete garbage. I mean, it's cool that the game room's still there,
Right,
and it was fun for us. But like now, like being in construction, fuck no, dude. I would not put up with that shit.
Well, what do you do? What do you do
and,
wrong?
Huh?
What do you do wrong?
Just everything. The sheetrock was shit. The carpet was shit. I mean, everything was shit. Like, there was nothing was like up to code. He was just some fucking guy that had a truck.
trying to make some extra
that had a
money real
guy,
quick.
right? And then like my dad pays him up front, right? And he fucking dips, dude. And we never see him again. And he didn't finish. So like, yeah, we never had the finished product, dude. And then like my dumbass as a kid, like sitting in there, got all my buddies, hooking up with my sister's friends and stuff. That was the spot, dude. It was like it was a hookup room,
Oh.
if my wife's watching, that was a long time ago. But
was a long time ago.
But I was sitting there, dude, with BB guns and fucking just everything, bro. And so, yeah, That room's fucked. But no, it's cool. It's a little workout room now.
I mean, it gave you some good memories, though.
Oh, great memories. great memories. Allegedly.
There you go.
Allegedly.
Oh, shit, dude.
funny.
Yeah, man.
Cool. And you recently bought a house?
Yeah, just bought, like right down the street, dude. It's off of like the Fig Loop.
Okay.
I live by there.
Yeah, so I live like
Good area.
that Carl's Jr. right there on Fig Garden.
Mhm.
If you were to take like a left and go like towards like Polk, I guess you'd.
Mhm.
I have like bought a house. It's like a couple streets down. Like,
Oh, okay.
Right off it's like Milburn and
You live
Bullard.
like 5 minutes away from the gym then.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm right
so
there.
convenient.
Yeah,
That's
and
nice.
even before like my other house, I was off of like Hernan 99. It only took me like
Oh, that's not
12
bad.
minutes, right? But now it takes me exactly.
And you can't make it in?
5 minutes.
Nah, just
yeah,
kidding.
no,
Just kidding.
no.
You can leave 5 minutes late, still get there on time.
No, basically, I leave at 6:20. I'll get there still before you for sure.
This one.
Traffic,
Yeah.
bro.
No, but yeah,
You
dude.
live 5 minutes
I
away
live like
too.
Do you?
So
Yeah, dude.
I live on the. There's
Ashland
some,
Polk.
if you keep following the loop, there's that Kids Care.
Yeah.
I live behind
Okay,
that.
okay. Across the street from the Arco?
No. So
Oh,
you keep following the
Past
loop,
the railroad tracks.
past the railroad tracks,
And
and you
that
keep
park.
following it. Yeah, you pass the park. That's Granite Park. If you keep going, there's a Kids Care, closer to like the Bullard and Marks.
Yeah.
The
No,
loop
I
finishes.
live.
Yeah, yeah.
I live right there.
that baseball park though, right there.
Granite Park.
Is it called Granite Park?
I think that. Or is that what it's called?
We always just called it baseball park
Don't-
because that
yeah.
big
I
ass.
think it is. Or they have a huge like bat.
They have the
right?
bat, right,
Yeah.
dude? That place, I got some. That's memories for me, dude. Because I grew up there, you know. So like, I got hell of memories there. A lot of fights, a lot of crazy
Lot of
shit
fights?
happened, dude. A lot. Like my cousin lived across the street in these apartments, and we were always over there. But that was a spot like you met to fight people, and I was like. I mean, it sounds kind of stupid now. I'm like, this is my baseball park. You know, I run this fucking place, you know, but because there's a bunch of white kids and shit. But no, yeah, I got a lot of fights there.
Where'd you go to high school?
Bullard.
Okay.
Bullard. I grew up like.
Why did
with
I think Central?
I got a lot of trouble at Rio Vista, the middle school. So I got in a lot of trouble
Yeah, that's
there.
a big ass middle school, dude.
Rio Vista?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was I went there in 7th grade. I got in a lot of trouble and they're gonna expel me. So my dad moved me to Fresno Unified. Went to Bullard. That was just a little shit, you know. So I ended up going to Bullard. He moves me like away. Like he's like, oh, I'm gonna move you away from all your friends, so you don't
okay.
get in any trouble, right? I'm like. So he moves like fucking 2 miles away. Like we had a house on Bullard and Marks right there, and I was like, all right, it takes me now 15 minutes to ride my fucking bike back to the, you know, whatever. But
Yeah.
I was always running the streets and shit. But it kind of helped though, because you go to Bullard, right? And I was hanging out with all these fucking rich kids. And then like I started like adapt to them. And then I started to kind of slip back to being a little shit, dude. And they're fucking all their parents were like, oh, don't hang out with David Combs. Don't hang out with David Combs. I was like, oh, fuck you guys, dude. And they're all like, they all went to like Yale and fucking UCLA, dude. And I went to the Navy. That's stupid. You know?
How do you know JT? Didn't he go to Central?
Oh yeah, so he went to Central, and he was kind of gay back then, you know. Back
then?
you know, like
Back then, I've seen
Like,
him
no,
come
he's-
to the gym in Uggs.
He's
bougie.
comfortable. He's
fucking
comfortable.
he's
hella
bougie.
He goes to the gym in
Like
Uggs.
He is bougie.
he's hella bougie. Like
I
you go
saw
to his
his
house.
little Louis Vuitton slippers.
Oh my
Marty looked at
God.
me. He's like, "Who are those?" I'm like, "Is JT on the mat?"
So one time we go over there and he's like, hey, we're gonna, like, I don't remember him being that bougie. He played soccer, right? And he was a little like right now, I mean, he fucks me up. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he fucks me up, and it kind of sucks because back in the day, like he wasn't shit to me. You know,
Yeah.
like, I was wrestling and I was always fighting people, and I'm like, oh, you ain't nothing. He starts doing MMA. I'm like, okay, whatever. And now, and then like one day I come home on leave, and we're at an apartment and we're all fucking drunk, dude. And he fucking like, I don't know if he like choked me out or put me in an arm bar, like in front of fucking everyone, in front of my wife.
You guys
dude.
fight? You guys
Like
fought?
just fucking around,
Oh,
you know,
okay, fucking
but in
around,
front
yeah.
of everyone, dude. And my wife's sitting there like, you fucking pussy, you know. And I'm like,
Damn.
dude, you know, like so JT like was like, oh, you whipped my ass, bro. I was like, well, probably try to do jiu-jitsu one day. And it took me a few years before I got into it, but yeah, no, JT, I've known him for a long fucking time, dude. Fuck, I don't even know.
Hey, one of the first times I rolled with him, it was Nogi. He multi-clinched me. He like grabbed my head and then swept the shit out of me. Like just kicked
Oh
my
yeah,
leg.
well he was.
And
He
I
really
felt
deserved it.
I fell so hard.
Yeah, he started out doing Muay Thai, you know.
Shit, dude.
But
that shit hurt.
Oh, dude, and he tries it, but he's good, dude. You know, he
Yeah,
fucks
he is.
me up, man. And but when I moved back, like I was just got my blue belt when I moved back, and we're drinking or whatever we're at my buddy's pool, and he like we start to grapple. We have no shirts on, no nothing. We're like in and out of the pool. And we start to like grapple and stuff, and I'm like, that's stupid. You're on fucking grass, dude. He fucked me up like for straight like 10 minutes. Like I'm trying to wrestle his ass, dude, and he's fucking kept hitting me in guillotine, just kept fucking armbarring me, like just applauded me like in my bathing suit. Who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? It was, yeah. So, yeah, he's fucked my shoulders up, dude. Pretty fucking bad. My shoulders are gone, dude. And you fucked my ribs up.
I did?
Yeah.
What I do?
Don't
I
act
don't
over
know.
it. I don't know what you do
Just
to
in
people.
general, dude.
Well, the
It's a
one thing I
bullet.
do that might, like, when someone's breathing and I'm in side control, I'll like push down right when they're trying to take a breathe out or try to breathe in. I'll do that. So maybe that.
Do you guys ever put your chin on someone's like
Oh, all the
ribs?
time.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that.
When I
shit all the
wrestled,
time.
I put it in their eye socket.
Your eye socket?
Have you done
No,
that?
I saw
No, I used to do it in the like wrestling. Like my dad always said, "Oh, dig your chin into them." I'm like, "Fuck, okay." Like it's kind of a dick move, but it works, dude. Like
Yeah, they do
put
it
them right
back to
here,
you.
dude, and stuff. Oh yeah, I put it right here, or like when I'm like on top, you know, and you're in wrestling, I dig it in their fucking thing, or like when you're sucking them back, I dig.
Oh,
it
yeah, yeah,
right
yeah,
there
into
in the
the
shoulder.
Show me that gesture again.
That's a lot of strength muscle. Neck muscle.
I'm like, you guys gonna let that one slide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something sliding.
Oh man, yeah, dudes. But what were we talking about?
JT.
JT, yeah. Oh yeah, JT. Me and him go way back. But yeah, he was always like a soccer player. He's fucking bougie though. He's hella bougie. He used to have like one of those little rat tail. You know, like the
Yeah.
all the
Well,
soccer
doesn't
players.
need like like a
I
like
hate those.
Dude, I they used to have like the faux. It was like the faux hawks, but like they had like the tail. So I think when I was in high school, no, I had just graduated. My wife had moved to Wisconsin for.
I had one of those.
Yeah, did you really? You played soccer?
I would
Indoor
play like
soccer?
indoor and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had the faux hawk that would go all the
Yeah,
way down,
yeah, yeah.
and then later on I did a full-on mohawk where it was shaved,
Nice.
but it was so long it looked like I had regular hair.
Yeah,
And it would
but
go
he had a
down here.
rat tail. That it was it
Well,
like
okay, not a rat tail, not like that. No,
Was
not
it
like
braided?
that, Not like that.
No,
like
he
that.
I
just-
thought I'm
his-
picturing you braided.
It's just like his would go. They wouldn't stop here. He'd go all the way to the bottom, almost like a mullet.
Not like
It's just
not like
faded.
an actual rat tail, like those little like Mexican,
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
thinking
know, like
about.
the little
Like
Mexican kids that like have the long one, like you know they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be bad, you know, like.
And you pull it.
But I tried to do like the whole like have that little, I don't know what the fuck it's called. It has
yeah,
like,
just tapered. in.
yeah, but like all the way down, whatever. So I tried to do that, dude, and I think my wife was in Wisconsin at the time, and I was getting ready to pick her up, and from like San Francisco. I'm like, oh, I need to get a fucking lineup, dude. I haven't seen her in a few months, and I think I was 18. But anyway, so I go into this place. My buddy takes me into this place, and I'm like the only white guy in there, dude. So I probably shouldn't be in there because like I'm very basic. I'm like a classic cut sports clips kind of guy. Like just cut it and just move on. But I go in there, dude, and he like fucking edged me up, dude, hard. I mean, it was tight, dude. It was cool. But he edged me up fucking hard. Gave me like skinny little sideburns, and I was like, and I wasn't looking in the mirror, but I could feel him with the razor, and he's like really fucking going in. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look tight, dude. Like, save some pussy for the rest of us. You know? But like, he goes and he flips me around. I'm like looking. I'm like,
Okay.
what the fuck did you do to me, dude? I'm all white, you know, because it's summertime, right? So I'm tan, just naturally, I just tan, dude. And you just see a white fucking line, dude, all over it. And so like, there's a
that's
picture
perfect.
of me like after I picked my wife up. She's like looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I look like Mac Mall, or was it Mac Mall?
Mac Miller.
Mike Miller.
No. What the fuck? I already forgot his damn name, dude. Oh, Paul Wall.
Paul Wall.
Jesus
Hey, he's coming to
Christ.
Fresno.
Is he? Really?
Yeah.
He's like, is he still going?
I mean,
No.
He's like 40
He just-
something. No,
I
He just does girls
I
now.
think- Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Like,
that's his thing,
I think
just
he just like made his money. He's still pretty popular in
invest
Paul
Houston.
Wall?
making
Yeah, he's-
diamond girls for everybody.
he's all skinny now, like because he
Is he
kind of
really?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
hella skinny, like kind of looks fit.
He's gonna
like
be
back in
here
the day-
on 420.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sitting sideways.
Yeah,
It's the
dude.
only
Sitting
song I know.
sideways. That's like the yeah, dude.
The
He's,
grills.
No,
the
yeah,
girls were the
girls,
thing,
girls.
dude, and he was.
He also
fucking
he
cool.
also did that song. I think it's called "Girl," the one where like
Sing it
Cat
for us.
Williams is like if
I know
she
what
puts
you're
her
talking about.
grind on,
I
she
know
can have
what
an NBA player tomorrow night.
I know what you're talking about. He was like, now he looks. I mean, he looks like a fucking like a normal guy, but
Good
like
for him.
he's all like skinny. He looks like he's like been because he used to be kind of like not fat,
He was
like
thicker.
Like you're drinking and stuff. You know, you're a young rapper and you're in fucking Houston and shit. You know, I don't know, but no, he looks pretty good now. I was never really into his like. If I'm gonna listen to like a white guy rap, it's gonna be like Mac Miller.
He's white? Is he white?
Yeah,
white as
Paul Wall's
fuck.
white.
I don't know.
100%.
He looked like a white Mexican. Like that's.
Well, that's because he's got edged up.
His name's Paul.
His name's
It is,
Paul.
and then Wall.
How many?
Paul
Well, I mean, your
It's
name's
not-
Fred.
it's not
Your
Paul
name's
Combs?
Fred. Yeah, no, it's not.
I know. Hey, my name's Fred,
Your name's
right?
Fred, yeah.
My name's Fred.
This is as white as it gets, dude. When they told me like, "Hey, go roll with Fred," I'm like,
What the Where's
It's
everyone
the
at?
dude
No white
smiling
guy.
at you
Like the
before
white
he
guy.
sits on you.
It's like Fred
Makes you
Bryan.
seem like-
No white guy. It is Fred Bryan. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Bryan, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but it's with a Y, so no, it's not
People-
nice.
That doesn't
people
change
think
anything.
Fred
Yeah,
is
that's
short
more
for
Mexican.
Wait, that's your
something,
middle
too.
name?
I'm like, no, his actual name's Fred.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
your
It's
last
not even
name?
Freddie.
Last name's Brian?
Middle name's Brian.
I thought
BRY.
Mexicans like didn't have middle names, dude. I've met hella people that don't have middle
My
names.
my name Fabian is my middle name.
What's your first name?
Enrique.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with Fabian, dude. I mean, they both sound fucking Mexican, but like Enrique,
Enrique's
Fabian.
a little-
You know, it's some people really like my first name, or they really like.
I like Enrique.
You know
dude.
what? I never heard the name
Enrique.
Shireen. Like, I never heard that name.
Which one?
Shireen. Shireen.
What's
Me?
Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What's it from?
It means flower. I have no idea, dude. What does it mean? Does it mean anything?
I forgot.
It means
No, I remember. I just want to tell you guys.
it means
What is
spork.
it?
It means sweet fuck you.
Sweet fuck you.
Hold on, what is it?
That's interesting. Sweet fuck you.
I said it means spork. It means spork.
It means sweet?
Yeah.
I don't think he knows the story of sport, but what does it mean? It just means
what is-
sweet?
Okay,
Yeah.
what's sport? Because I...
They're assholes, first of all. Disclaimer.
Okay, but I want to hear the sport
Freddie
story.
is.
So
Go.
we had a podcast with Tay Tay,
Tay-Tay.
and we're like, he's like,
I watched that one.
Yeah, Corey's like what do you say?
He's a hunting knife.
A hunting knife.
Marty's like a scalpel. Like he's comparing people like your jujitsu.
I'm like, I'm a hatchet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
jujitsu.
And
Yeah,
Fabian
jujitsu.
is
Fabian
like,
is
I don't know
a.
what kind of knife I'm gonna be.
I'm like a table knife. You're like a
butter
table knife. I
They
think.
called me a butter knife.
A butter knife. You know, butter
I'd
knife.
like to
said-
say I'm a butter knife,
but-
dude, you know?
And then Shireen, yeah, she's a
Call her
spork.
spork.
And she's like, why? I'm like, cause like you're kind of like you. We could use you if there's like any like if that's all that there is. You know, it's kind of useless.
I'm gonna hit you so bad right now,
So
but I know
whenever,
there's a camera
whenever she would
around
get me
this
mad, I'd be like, "You're
That was
bringing
off the
up
top of the
real
head.
spork energy right now."
Spork
I'm not going to call her sport because she'll fucking beat this game. So, like, you know?
Don't be like them.
Oh, dude.
Be
Fucking-
like us.
I not hate rolling with you. I like rolling with you, but then like it's fucking exhausting, dude. Like
This one?
you,
Me?
you
Oh.
and
You
Bella,
are
dude.
pretty. Yeah, you are pretty.
You guys are like fucking go, you
Yeah.
know, and like all you. You're fun to roll with because like you know you just kind of just lay there,
Yeah,
you know. But
toss some guard.
Does he do the
Awesome
sexy
guard.
He's
pose?
smiling the entire time,
Yeah,
so
I
it's like
know.
I can't take this seriously.
I know, but like
It's fun.
you guys wear me out.
Good.
Yeah, so you guys wear me out. Bella wears me out.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because like Bella, dude, she's like fucking.
Her technique is really.
If she
fucking good.
so like I always say like if you weighed as much as me and Bella weighed as much as me, I would stand no fucking chance.
Yeah.
You know, technique wise.
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
100%.
100%. Like technique wise, like if I roll with a girl, like am I gonna like really fucking like try like to roll hard? Fuck no. But like one day you asked me like, are you trying? I'm like, well, I'm fucking trying, but I'm not like I'm not being a dick. Like I'm not gonna use like my strength against you, but like I'm not that fucking strong. But like Bella I'd fucking snap her, but she'd snap my neck if she gets a hold of it, dude.
Yeah, she would.
So and I mean I've tapped, dude. I don't give a fuck. I swear, dude.
Oh,
Don't be ashamed.
she's got me too.
Yeah, oh yeah. I
Don't
mean,
be-
like, I'm not like, I never give a fuck if I tap, like, in the gym or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Submit me. Like, some guys get really mad, bro. Like,
Yeah, they'll
like,
refuse to
like,
literally
they
tap.
like, exactly, like, just fucking tap. Like,
Just tap,
I
that's
gotta
fine.
go home. I gotta go to work and stuff. Like, I'll try to fight it. Because I feel like if you tap, like, too
Right
early,
away, yeah.
it's like, you get used to just tapping early, you
Right.
know? So, like, you gotta put some resistance. But
There's a
like,
balance. There's a balance.
Yeah, and like you want to try to at least fight out.
Yeah, like
See
fight
if
out.
you can figure out a way out.
But if I sit there, like Marty will get me in some stuff, I'm like, okay, let me just try it. You know, he got me in an omoplata. Like, let me just try it. But then,
But
I
then
can
you know
muscle-
you can't go
But then I
anywhere.
I'm like, I'm just gonna tap you. I'm not even gonna fucking risk it. Because some guys are like, oh, he's not tapping. I'm like, but like I'm right there on the cusp, and I'm like, should I wait? And I'm like, no, because he probably thinks like he's not even close, and then he's gonna like fucking
Crank it.
I'm like, no, that was the last bit that I needed. So I tap, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Good.
it is what it is. But in the street, I ain't fucking tapping, dude. Like, hey, dude, stop, man.
I always try to wrestle with you.
It's fun. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like I don't like wrestling as much. Like, I like to wrestle if it was purely wrestling, but I keep getting fucking guillotined, and I'm used to wrestling with like shoes on, and that shit hurts. Like,
Yeah.
trying to like sometimes I'm just lazy. I'm like, I'm not gonna go do a full on double leg
Right,
and
just-
stuff, and like, it hurts myself. Like, I rolled with that. What's that one judo guy?
Oh, the annoying ass dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that on?
I don't think he's
on
gonna
mic?
watch the podcast.
I don't think so.
And if he
either.
does, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
He's kind of, but you know what sucks about, let's just say the dude. I'm not, maybe he missed the first part, but he like tries to coach like other people, like, and it's kind of like
The
disrespectful.
blind,
Yeah.
leading the blind?
Like, we're in
Yeah.
completely different martial arts. Like, you got a different discipline, dude.
Yeah.
Like, let Marty fucking coach.
The thing
you know?
is that I noticed, it's because he has a black belt in another.
He thinks that he can
thinks that that black belt translates there. It's like, you're a white belt here. There's a
And he knows like submissions, but like he's not like he pulled guard on me, and I'm like, oh shit. I was actually kind of shocked. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
He knows something, but he kept trying to throw me, and I'm like, you're a black belt, and you didn't toss me. You know, I'm like, I wanted to wrestle him because I was like, I want to see how fucking good judo is.
So
you know?
in at least when in judo they have to stay standing straight up.
Yeah,
And
they,
in
like, they go and they, like,
so in jiu-jitsu we can stick our butt out and it's hard for them to
it's
toss
hard.
us.
Well, he was like, you guys are so hard because you guys. I'm like, then why
'Cause
would
it's a different
wait?
sport.
Does judo have to stand straight up?
when they so
Oh, then like what the
you're
fuck?
holding yourselves like that.
Then what's the point?
Yeah.
You
We
can
can't
go
even grab
into
the legs
a
anymore.
street fight and be like, hey bro, stand up
Hey, do
straight
you know
for
why
me.
they did that in judo? How come they don't? They're not allowed to like.
To spy, I would say to differentiate themselves from wrestling.
So
or
the
something.
Russians, when they started doing judo, they started fucking them up because they were allowed to
The
like
rest-
grab legs.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
of the wrestling. So they took that out to like even the playing field because the Russians were fucking killing everyone
Russians are
else.
just built different.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like judo's cool as fuck, dude. Like
No, it
it's
is.
cool.
Those tosses are pretty
like
dope,
the
but-
tosses are tight because like I used to wrestle, you know, and we had like a buddy of mine, his daughter did judo her whole life, and she just I think she's a sophomore, and she just took 8th in state.
Wow.
So she went over to wrestling like 2 years ago, and now she just took 8th in state in California. Like it's pretty good, right? And it's a judo background. So like these guys have some fucking throws, and I hate being thrown, dude. I will fall in my butt and I'll sit there and wait. Like you're not throwing me, bro. But I wanted to roll with them just to see like how good judo is because I've never rolled with a judo guy. And I was like, oh, he can't. He kept trying to toss me. I'm like, oh, he's not gonna fucking toss me. And then finally, like, I think I took a shot on him and I took him down and I went to his guard and I was like, okay, he knows a little something. Like, because I think they still do some type of submission.
They do some.
In some
it's like
cases.
arm bars, like some simple ones.
Yeah, like nothing crazy. But I
Yeah.
see him try to coach while I'm like, dude, that's like disrespectful.
There are a couple guys that do that in
I
the
don't.
gym.
I know who you're talking about.
And
too.
I'm just like, dude, shut
Just
up.
what my thing is, I don't like when people are talking like, you know, like there's some gyms are very lax, and I feel like Marty's gym is very lax. Like
He is,
most
yeah.
of the time, if you're late, stand and you wait until you're allowed on and ask for permission. It's like there's, you know, he doesn't require you to call him professor and stuff like that. I've been to gyms like that. And
He doesn't require you to go up to him and shake his hand.
shake his
either.
hand. Yeah. So
Most
like,
professors expect that.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
step on,
I
especially
still
if you're
do that
late.
though out of respect.
yeah, out of
He usually
respect.
just comes
Yeah.
to us,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I usually go to him.
I give him a hug and he grabs my butt. You know.
of course.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I hope you're watching. I heard you.
I hope you're watching. Allegedly. I'll
Stop
see
name
ya.
dropping.
He's like Marty, your hands are so firm.
Oh,
Marty.
God.
They are firm. They are firm.
Now I know what you're talking about though,
Yeah.
because like, it's rude as he's coaching.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't mind if you're helping your training partner, because he can only do so much in that time frame. But as he's showing technique, just shut up.
So
and
there's
listen,
a
dude.
guy. I'm not even not gonna say what belt.
We know who it
We
is.
know already.
We already know.
We know.
It's after blue and before brown.
Yeah, somewhere in that range, in that lavender
But
range.
yeah, dude, like it's
Yeah.
it pisses Marty off, dude.
It gets
I know
everybody
it pisses him
annoyed.
off, dude. Like
You know, when someone asks me like how I do something, I'm like, well, this is how I do it, but go ask
Go-
Marty.
go-
I'll
exactly.
tell him like, this is how I do it, but go ask Marty
Yeah.
or Corey or another upper belt.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I might not be doing it the right way.
Well, and we're all still learning too.
yeah, like I'm in no position to coach, you know, like at all. Like I'll sit there and if a white belt or someone who's real like, oh, how do you do it? Same thing. Like,
Yeah.
Like I do it like this. I said, but you know, Marty's teaching like this, so let's just do it like that. You know,
Right.
and that's just respectful, you know. So, but yeah, I
Yeah,
Moral of
that's
the
the
story:
dude.
don't coach.
We already,
Yeah.
we already know. Yeah, we already
Don't
know.
coach
who
if
it
you're not
is.
the
Yeah,
coach.
Yeah.
I'm not. There's no way I could be a coach. I don't have
I-
the patience.
Or
I don't
especially
mind
like
that.
if
I
you're
don't mind
bringing a
coaching.
brand new person there and you
Yeah.
have the black belt there, but you're trying to coach that person separately. It's like, dude,
Yeah, like you're
They're
using this
paying.
as
And not even with my
exactly.
sister. Like I'll do like what Marty says. To have
Oh
her do what
yeah,
Marty
yeah,
says.
yeah.
Like I don't even like.
Because like I mean,
I'll
realistically,
ask
like,
Hank. I
yeah.
always ask Hank.
Well,
so-
you can still fucking
he
ask.
doesn't
yeah.
mind. Yeah, that's the cool thing
But
about
see,
him
that's
is
the-
like he doesn't
yeah.
mind if you ask your training partners. Whereas I've had coaches who get livid if you ask anybody else for help.
And
But see, then
Marty's
there's
cool
asking.
though.
Yeah, there's an
Marty's
asking, and then
helpful.
there's like you just
Overstepping
Yeah,
the bounds.
Overstepping, like,
That's
hey,
the
I'm gonna
two
like,
different things.
if you ask, say, hey, like, how'd you do this? Like, oh, okay, you know, like, there's people who are really good at certain things.
Yeah.
And you know, if you know it, then you can like ask for help. Like,
I asked about arm bars.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head right now. I was like, Hank, that's his bread
Yeah,
and butter at
well,
every
like, you
tournament.
know,
And then I did 2 of them in the tournament. Like the one that he showed me that week, I hit it twice at the tournament.
Well, then, like, Justin is...
Squid guard.
Justin is a tank, dude.
You know, yeah. Justin was scary back in the day, dude. Like,
I've heard
in high
like
school,
little
bro.
things that
still
nobody,
scary. What do you mean?
that
No,
nobody
he's,
like,
like-
that no one fucked with him or
Wrangle,
Ashley.
no, Wrangle,
I'm like,
no,
good for you
Ashley.
guys.
Ask my wife, dude. Ashley, like, they were like, they've been together fucking since like middle school.
Wow.
They've been together
Look
a
at that.
long time. And his last name's Wrangle. We went to elementary school together. So, like, he knows, I've known him since I was like 9, right? But he used to like be all buffed out, dude. and
He
fucking
still is.
You know,
I know he still
Yeah,
is.
no, but like, he's like, it's different. Like,
Dude,
he's
I feel
hella
like
cool
we
and chill.
younger, yeah.
Back in the day, dude, he used to have like the spiked fucking hair, wear black shirts, hang out with like, you know, all the scary bulldogs and stuff. And I'm like, oh,
Allegedly.
this guy, allegedly,
Allegedly.
you know. But he was like, one day I'm like, oh fuck, he's a cop. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Isn't
you know?
that wild?
That's crazy. SWAT too, like
SWAT,
Because
yeah.
like, dude, he was like fucking scary. He was like tattooed in like middle school. You know?
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
I've gone to high school with dudes like that too, and I'm like, you guys are cops now?
Yeah, I know.
How did this
Well,
happen?
most of my buddies like
He's
Jake-
like the nicest person.
He
too.
is yeah.
He's
he
very
is. But yeah, Ashley, like, I don't know her that well. She knows my wife and stuff
Nice.
because they graduated. My wife graduated with both of them, but she actually had. So they have the last name is Wrangle, but her name was Ashley Wrangle growing up. Like, so she didn't have to change her last name. That's pretty
Yeah,
fucking
that's
funny,
nice,
you know,
actually.
like, my wife's probably fucking mad that she had to take my name. She had a cool ass name.
What was it?
It's okay. It sounds hella redneck, dude. Because she's from Tennessee, right? Her maiden name is Ricky Lee Travis. Ricky Lee Travis. That sounds like a fucking NASCAR driver.
I
dude.
know.
It's like a
Ricky-
country star
Ricky
name.
Lee.
Yeah, exactly. Like Ricky Lee Travis. You know, something like that.
That's crazy.
And then she has to just
awesome.
switch to Combs.
Combs. Well, it kind of works. It kind of works though because like my sister's Nikki and she's Ricky, you know. But Ricky Combs, Nikki Combs. It sounds fucking cool, dude. It's Combs, you know. They're
Combs.
fucking legends, you know. But
Around these streets, around the baseball
Yeah,
park.
I
Around the.
He's like, don't come around the swing set.
That's fine.
Dude, I've fucked some dudes up at that park, dude. Like my wife's first time running from the cops was from that park.
Wait. Your wife's first time or you?
No,
Allegedly.
mine was like 12.
Oh,
Hers was like she was like 18. I was like 17. No, she was 19. I was 17. And it was her first time, right? She was a good girl, dude. Like never got in trouble, and she gets with me, dude, and like it's just fucking. I was a bad influence.
Those damn Combs boys.
Yeah, dude. So like this one time, so we go and we were drinking 40s on the bleachers at like 10 o'clock at night, and we're just hanging out, dude. A couple of my buddies and stuff, and then down there's like a little ponding basin. Like if you go down, we're kind of like right there, and we hear like some like commotion. So we're like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Like, is there a fight? I'm like, fuck it, I want to see. If there was ever a fight, I wanted to find a way for me to insert myself into the fight, even though if it wasn't like I'd like mind your business, but
You're
I didn't
just
want
down to throw down with
I just
anybody?
wanted to fight back in the day, right? So I hear this commotion, and it's these guys that I did not like, and I'm like, oh fuck you guys, dude. But then like they were getting like hassled by like these two grown ass men. Like again, like I'm 17. These guys were like, they look like they're in their 40s, and they're like trying to sell like weed. They're trying to do all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, this guy sounds like a fucking narc. Like it just sounded hella sketch. Like you're going to a bunch of kids and trying to sell like drugs to us. Not to us. I just inserted myself, so now it's us. You know, but like he's trying to sell them like drugs, but like something seemed weird about it. I'm like, they were like trying to get them to like say stuff. Like they were trying to get these kids like incriminate themselves. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking narc. And he's like, I'm not a fucking narc. Like fuck you. I'm like, nah, it sounds like a fucking narc, you know?
That sounds like
Sounds like
Sounds like
something a
a
narc would
fucking
say.
knock,
Yeah.
you know, you fucking knock, you know, but so anyways, dude, like he's
I'm not, yo, nah.
Wow.
yeah. So anyways, so now I'm like on these guys that I did not get along with in the past. Like now we're on the same side. We're like against these knocks, you know.
And now you've inserted yourself.
I've
to get
inserted
into the
myself.
fight.
So now I'm the head guy of the fight. So now everyone's like behind me, and I'm like, well, fuck, whatever. So anyways, I'm like, oh, like I kept calling him a narc, and he's like, oh, fuck you. And I was like, fuck me. And then like my wife says something to him, right? And he's like, shut up, bitch.
No.
And I was like, instantly, and I looked, it was like me and like two of my buddies. I'm like, who's hitting him? And they didn't hit him first, so I hit him. Boom, and I double leg him, picked him up, and he starts to like crawl under me, like get from in between my legs. And so I go back and I rear naked choked him, dude, and then I get on top, I mount him, and I start fucking him up. And this was like before jiu-jitsu, but I was a wrestler, so like I'm used to like.
You've seen UFC.
Yeah, I've seen UFC.
Right.
You know? But like I fought a lot, you know. So, but I'm just beating this guy's fucking ass, dude. These guys are like 40-something years old, like, and it was just weird because I'm like, oh, these guys are fucking narc.
Something's off. Yeah.
So I'm beating the fuck out of this guy, and one of the guys that I did not get along with, he went to kick that guy in the head. I didn't need help. He went to kick him in the head. He completely missed, dude, and hits me right in the face, dude.
A soccer kick?
Yeah, dude, a soccer kick. Like he fucking he was kicking a 60-yard field goal, dude. He would have made it. I guarantee it, dude.
He wouldn't because he missed.
Well, he missed him, and he got me in the head though. And I didn't even break stride, dude. I was sitting there and I'm hitting this guy, and I just remember looking back and I was like, who the fuck hit me? And he's like, dude, my bad. I meant to kick him. So as I'm like beating this guy up, he like takes off. The other guy, I think his friend was like trying to jump in, but like he was too scared. I don't know. Like I was gonna fuck him up either way. Like, but he didn't even do it. So fine. But they run and like they like disappear, dude. 30 seconds later, there's the railroad tracks right there, right?
Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 motorcycle cops headed down this. And we get swarmed with like 8 cops, all fucking like, dude. So you got 4 motorcycle cops and like 8 other cops, and they surround the park. And I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, damn it. Well, I'm 17. I'll go to juvie. And I'm like, I really just beat up a cop. Like I beat up a fucking cop.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Fresno PD. But I fucked this guy up, right? And I'm like, oh. In my head, like now I'm thinking, I'm like, that's pretty cool. I beat up a fucking cop. You know, I'm not gonna.
That's a 17-year-old.
Yeah, a 17-year-old. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat up a Justin or nothing. But yeah, if that was Justin, I would be fucked. You know. But anyways,
if it was Justin, you run the other way.
I would run. Yeah, you're a narc. Goodbye.
Cool.
You know?
Good for you.
But so these cops start to
Like,
go,
I'll
and
say
I'm
whatever
like,
you want, officer.
yeah. Oh, so that's what it was. It was like we go and we sit down. As soon as I grab the 40. And we're all like, fuck yeah, dude, just beat that dude's ass, you know, whatever. I go to like drink it, and that's when the cops came. We fucking throw our shit down all dramatic like a movie. You know, like, you know, straight out of Compton or something, just dip it out, right?
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah, exactly. So, but we run, there's a fence that goes over to like the railroad tracks. So we start to go over, and at the time, my wife and I used to smoke cigarettes or whatever. I don't know why, but we smoke cigarettes. So I'll tell you why that's important. So we're getting over. And we had like my buddy, or my cousin's girlfriend at the time. She was struggling to get over the fence. And then my other buddy, who had passed away a few years ago, but he dropped his phone trying to get over the fence. And he like runs back for him, like, dude, leave it. And he goes, no, my mom's gonna fucking kill me, dude. I'm like, that makes sense, right? So my wife, I have to like push her over the fucking fence. And she's like, this is her first time, dude. I'm like, yo, like follow in line. Like, we're gonna get this going. Like, all these motorcycle cops are just like, right? And we start to run, and she's like smoking a cigarette, and she's like, stops. And she stops, and I'm like, at the time, dude, I'm in wrestling season. I'm a full-on fucking athlete, right? So I'm in shape.
Your conditioning is
immaculate,
immaculate.
right? My wife's sitting there smoking a cigarette, and she stops, and I'm like, you can just see the lights of the cops coming. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I don't care. I'll just go to jail.
Damn.
I'm tired. And I was like, fuck no, dude. Because at the time, we were together for like a year. I'm like, I don't know if you're going to rat on me. So I picked her up, and I fucking start to run, dude. We get over the railroad tracks, and we go into this little gated community right there. They never got us.
Nice.
I had to have my sister come get us, and like cops were like surrounded around there and stuff. It was crazy, dude. Like, I beat up a fucking knot, dude. It was cool, dude.
Add that to the resume.
That was
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He never said yes or no.
I never. Yeah,
But
that's
deep
just
down,
a story,
you know.
dude. But
That's hilarious. So she was running and smoking and said, "Fuck it, I'll get arrested." She sounds cool.
Well, when the cops came, you know, we were, like I said, we're in the middle of drinking. She's like just watching me like beat some guy's ass, like having a cigarette, you know, like.
Good thing it wasn't
defending
JT.
my honor.
You know?
Yeah, dude. No shit. Yeah,
JT's a cop.
yeah.
Oh, he is, huh?
I'll fuck JT up in the street, though. I don't care.
Revenge
Get off the
season.
mic, dude. Not allegedly, bro.
I feel like he would kick me so hard in the head,
dude.
and I just like drop like a sack of potatoes.
No, I used to love to fight, dude. I love to fight, and like in the gym and stuff. Like I'm a very happy guy. I'm always fucking around and stuff. I don't take
You
it too
have like
serious.
a creepy ass smile sometimes. So you're like, oh,
I try.
you wanna roll? Okay.
I intentionally do that. You know, I think it's fun, but
I thought your name was Chris for the longest time.
it's you can call me Chris, dude.
Is-
I don't know
is
why.
it
I don't remember who called you.
No,
Chris
no,
first.
my middle name's William. I was telling a story about how my neighbor in Virginia.
That's what it was.
Like, she one day, like, you know, we introduced each other. I'm like, hey, I'm David. This is Ricky. And then like one day we come home from the store. And it's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh fuck, it's not Chris. But like, I was too much of a bitch to say anything. Like, hey, it's actually David, right? So for 3 years, I just let her call me Chris. Did not nothing. You know, I didn't say nothing. I was like, I'm just gonna let it. The husband ended up passing away. I'm like, damn, he passed away thinking my name was Chris. You know, like, hey, tell Chris I said goodbye. You know, and he was such a nice guy, and I wish I would have said something. But I mean, really nice family. And so, anyways, call me Chris. And then like we're getting ready to move, and we're just getting ready to leave. We had everything packed up. The U-Haul's packed up. I stopped by. I want to say bye. I said, hey, Stephanie. I said, we're moving now. Like it was great living by you. I said, I just wanted to say something. She goes, what? I'm like, my name's actually David. It's not Chris. And she was like shocked, like almost like as if like she just like I just told her I was a serial killer or something. God. She's like thought like yeah. She was just like, what? I was like
for 3 years.
For 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. And
God.
She was like, what? And I'm like, my name's not Chris. I said, you guys called me Chris a few years ago, and I was too scared to like embarrass you. I said, I didn't want to embarrass you guys, so now I'm embarrassing you 3 years later after you've called me Chris 1,000 times.
Which is way worse.
Yeah, which is way worse. So, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wish you would have said something. I said, me too, because it was killing me for the longest time. I was like sitting there like at work, like, God damn it, I gotta say something, man. It's not fucking Chris. After a while, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I didn't even answer to David anymore. So Dave, I'm like, Chris, what's up? You know? So yeah, but I feel bad. I sent her a card, and I think I just sent her a Christmas card.
That's nice.
And Did you put David parentheses Chris?
Exactly, dude. Like just
Combs.
like that. I said, hey, from Chris, and I put parentheses like David or something, and then. But yeah, that was fucking. So yeah, if you guys want to call me Chris, you know, Chris. My middle name.
I had to train myself to stop because I would call you Chris.
Well, I know because one day you're like
Chris David.
One day,
I'm like, I'm confused.
Chris David sounds fucking cool though, but you like one day you're like, okay, is your name really David or is it Chris? I'm like, whatever you want. My middle name's William. I have a really white name, Bill. My grandpa Bill. David William Combs. It sounds fucking cool. Sounds like kind
When's
of.
the album coming out?
You sound like a country singer.
David William Combs. Shit, dude. My grandpa's name's Hank Williams. I mean. That's fucking. I thought for the longest time he was actually the Hank Williams. So when like people would play Hank Williams, I know it's like you're into ghetto shit, which is cool. But Hank Williams is an old country singer.
I was about to ask him, who is that?
I know.
Hank Williams?
Yeah, I don't know.
Never heard of Hank Williams?
Ed, you watch The Last of Us? When he puts that thing, he's like, oh, there's Hank Williams. Okay. That's the guy.
See,
what,
I'm cultured.
Country?
Yeah, no. I mean, but he's like, he died like in the 60s. Dude,
country?
Like
what is it?
Country, yeah. Old fucking country. Yeah, no. Like before Johnny Cash. So, you know who that is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Luke Combs. Luke Combs, is that guy?
Luke Combs is my age, like 29, 30 years old, something like that.
That's about country.
But yo,
who's the country singer?
That's about
who's the country singer? The white girl with the dump truck.
The dump truck, dude. Hey, I was just telling my wife, I would tag her in these stuff, and I was like, she's got a fucking dump truck, dude. Like,
it's injections.
Oh my God. No, that is a healthy country girl, dude.
That's cornbread and
just bread different, dude.
Grits.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, it's something about the South, dude. Because when I met my wife, I was like, oh shit, you're white.
I don't know, but good for her.
Lainey Wilson. You'll have to, dude. I'm telling you right now, like, I'll tag my wife in it. I'm like, yo, she's got fucking cakes, dude. Like, she's not like gorgeous. I think she's pretty.
She's got the whole bakery in there.
She's goddamn, dude. Yeah, Missy Elliott make a song about that, dude. It's fucking. She's got.
Stop.
These
we were talking about Henry Williams or whatever.
Hank Williams. Get it right.
Wait, what
the fuck are you?
Henry Williams. No, Grandpa.
Don't disrespect. My.
He's gonna say George Strait, but spell his name like it's like a sexual orientation.
Jorge Strait. Jorge Strait. Oh yeah, dude. Play that new Jorge Strait. Yeah. No, yeah, so but Hank Williams is like old. They have Hank Williams Jr. His son's like 70 something. But for the longest time, like, you know, like I didn't really start listening to country music, so I didn't really know who fucking Hank Williams was. But like people were like, oh, this is Hank Williams. I'm like, oh, grandpa. So I used to tell people my grandpa was Hank Williams. That's a fucking lie.
Did that get any young ladies in the game room?
No.
Young ladies or old ladies in the game room? I remember what game room. Never mind.
Yeah, there you go. If those walls can talk.
I don't want to know.
Well, the problem is there wasn't any walls because the guy never finished the fucking
It was carpet too?
Carpet
in the garage?
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. We fucked that thing up. Is it too close to me?
No, we want it
You're
close.
good. Can you hear me?
They want to see your face, Mr. Combs.
I keep like leaning over.
You're gonna be blurred out now. I'm kidding.
So how long did you wrestle?
So I started wrestling 6th grade. So Central Unified at the time.
Christ.
Yeah,
And that's considered late for a lot
That's
of
very
wrestlers,
late
too.
because like Clovis right now, like Buchanan just won their 7th title.
Wow.
Those guys start at 4.
Yeah, they start
and that's
super
when I
young.
plan on. I say that I'm going to start my son, but like I don't want to push him to it.
I like when he comes.
My son,
Yeah.
Oh, he's so
he's a
cute.
fucking he's crazy right now. So I'm giving him some time, but he needs to go back over there and like get it all out. But once my life's so just hectic right now, so I'm just yeah. But anyways, yeah, I started wrestling 6th grade. Essentially Unified didn't start it till that year for me, so I was like, okay, cool. My dad, he grew up wrestling. He was real good, number 3 in the state. My grandpa wrestled for Cal Poly.
I
Like,
remember you telling me you're gonna.
yeah, so like.
Because we were talking about cauliflower here.
Cauliflower,
Yeah, and you're like, my grandpa has it. He's like, and you have it.
Yeah, I never fucking got it, which pissed me off, right?
They
But
start punching you in the air if it
no,
makes you
dude,
feel better.
Or towels,
Our
like-
rest,
like
no,
wet towels?
it doesn't happen, bro. There's literally nothing. Like I can't say I haven't tried to give it to myself, like in high school, and it maybe I was just a bitch, but it fucking hurt. But like our coach would like fucking wrestling coach would like sit there and like rub his shit on you, dude, like as he's fucking you up. Like, yeah, I did. I never got it. My buddy got it literally like his first week of wrestling.
This guy.
And he
happened to
fucking
him.
then he quit, dude. He had big old ones, dude, and he drains them and quits. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, JT, like he has them, like fuck, dude.
Oh, you feel left
I wanna
out.
go.
But
It's okay.
I think I was like 3 weeks in. And it
Yeah,
started
like,
swelling
dude,
up.
I've wrestled like since I don't know what it is since elementary school. And my dad's like, well, if you got cauliflower, it means you got beat up. I'm like, no, it does not. Some guys just like the Gracies, like they don't have it.
Freddie doesn't have it.
I don't have
Yeah,
it.
but like, who's fucking you up though? I get fucked up, dude. I get
Beat
beat
up
up.
every once in a while.
yeah, like
every 2 weeks
Leandro
or
doesn't
so.
have any either.
No, well, he's dead.
I didn't have technique the whole like 8th grade.
You just said Leandro, right?
Yeah, Corey's coach. He doesn't have
Oh.
any either.
Oh, you're thinking
Oh, yeah.
Leandro
Leandro
Lowe.
Lowe. I was
Oh,
like,
boy,
he's-
who's
Oh no, that
who
guy had
died?
some fucking
He's
elephant
dead.
ears.
Oh, he's so sexy. R.I.P.
R.I.P. That was a good guy.
Like, would you bang him like in a state right now? Or?
You know what's yeah. You know what's sad though is all
No
those
comment.
years and as great in jiu-jitsu as he is, one fucking bullet ends all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's
Like
where the guy shot him too.
yeah, I know. Like it's
It
where?
was over-
He shot him where?
Head.
Oh fuck.
It was over a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That
And
was it.
the guy was like a purple belt,
He was a cop too.
a cop and a purple belt. That's fucking Brazil though. But like
And he didn't know him? Did he not know who he was?
No, no,
he
no,
knew who he
no.
was.
Oh,
No, he
I'm
knew
pretty
who-
sure he knew exactly.
That's
who
a-
he
You're
was.
You have
in
to.
Brazil.
Well,
That's his ego,
did he
dude.
come back?
He went back. So Leandro basically mounted his
alcohol.
ass.
Yeah, that's
he like
what I heard.
mounted
He
his
contained
ass.
him and basically said,
Detained
like,
him and
just
said
leave.
like leave. Didn't fucking beat him up, dude. That's the nice thing about jiu-jitsu, right? You don't have to fuck anyone up. You can like control him, right? But he basically just mounted the guy. He was like, get
He
the fuck out of
embarrassed
here.
him,
He
basically.
embarrassed him in
Ego.
front of everybody, right? So his
Ah,
ego
that
comes
sucks,
back.
man.
He puts a bullet in his fucking head. You're talking about a world champion, like one of the great ones, right? And all those years of training, a fucking gun ends it. You know, that's
Yeah.
fucked up. And that's
Oh.
what I think about, like
I
on
told
the
that to my
street.
brother once. I was like, bro, you could be the richest guy in the world, and it's like, and a 10-cent bullet will fucking end your life.
End your fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
So it's like, I do jiu-jitsu. Like some guys want to compete. I do it literally for the self-defense. That's like half the stuff that we learn we won't use in the street. You're gonna use like your basic shit. You know,
It's
like
self-defense and
it's-
confidence, too, knowing that you can defend yourself.
And you know, and some guys get like a fucking ego, like
Some.
you know, a lot. You know, like JT was like that. JT was very like when he started doing MMA and fighting and stuff, and he got his jaw broken at a bar
Ouch.
because he was talking shit. You know, and the guy comes back and fucking breaks his shit. You know,
Yeah,
So-
because you can just grab a bottle and
that's
just
what I'm
whack.
saying. But the guy comes
They
up
don't
and
care.
just bow, hits him, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like that sucks. But like, do I feel confident against most people? Like, just because I've done martial arts since I was 4, like I've only had a few years of a gap, like in between, right? Like wrestling, karate, jiu-jitsu, like I have Muay Thai, like all that. So I feel confident, you know, like in jiu-jitsu, it's like, like I'm okay. You know, like one day I'll be a black belt, you know, I just got to keep fucking being, you know, consistent, you know.
Just when
but-
you don't have any extra projects.
like when the kids get older, you know, have more time and stuff, like
Happens to a lot of people. that once
life's
they have babies.
just sometimes life's busy, right? And some
Yeah.
people are like, oh, you know, like jiu-jitsu is more important, which is cool. Like for me, it's like family, job, you know, because I can't feed
It's
my
your
family.
priorities. It's
I gotta
your
go to work.
responsibilities, yeah.
You know, so it's like
Sure.
I'll be there. Jiu-jitsu's always gonna be there, but like, you know, the kids right now is like
They're
you got to be
little.
there and like make sure like dad's there, you know, and it just I'll be back, you know. It just right now it's tough because I got a 5-month-old, I got a 2-year-old, got a full-time job, a new house, projects.
Yeah, and your wife was going through some stuff too.
Yeah, so it's like been fucking nuts, but like, I text Mario all the time like, hey man, I'm so sorry, like I'm gonna be gone for like a little while, and He's like, yeah, that's fine, dude. It's fine. But I
He's
don't
the
want to just
nicest guy.
disappear, you know, like, because some people just disappear. Like, they get the purple
They-
belt and they fucking dip.
They get that
Blue
blue
belt,
belt and then
blue
they
belt
dip,
blues.
dude. I know
belt
some
blues.
blue belts that have been blue belt for like 7 years. and
well,
they're okay.
like Noah.
I could never.
Noah.
Noah's not. He came
Oh,
to
I
the
think
gym.
came back. He came back.
I think
Did
he was
he?
hurt, dude.
He came
Yeah.
back on Thursday.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, like he got his purple belt.
Yeah.
But
He does.
he was a blue belt. Like him and Marty were like blue belts together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm
Like
saying.
I know
Oh,
some
damn.
blue belts
Marty
that
was-
have been blue belts since I was a white belt. and
Marty
I'm a
was
purple
very
belt now.
consistent, dude, and like you have to be like real consistent. You know, like there's other gyms that give you a purple belt, and I'm like, are you really a purple belt, dude? Like you're not that fucking good.
Some of those gyms just want to keep members too.
Oh yeah.
Because
No.
they'll straight up tell them, "Hey, just show up to the gym for 6 months and we'll give you your blue belt." It's like, what?
No. Like
It's the weirdest
I
thing.
got my blue belt fast, but that's because I had wrestling.
Same
And
thing.
so like
I think. Don't get mad.
2 years.
Blue is the easiest belt
blue.
to get.
Oh no, 100%.
Don't get no, but it really is because it just
Who's the
it
man,
gives you
him?
the yeah. I'm like, don't get mad.
Oh, no, I'm
but
not
he's
mad.
consistent. He shows up.
But he
it,
beats the blue belts. You know,
that's
that's
the
why I was
thing
like,
though. It's consistency.
Yeah.
He got the jiu-jitsu bug right away. But
yeah.
it's
The bug.
blue
See,
belt's the easiest one, especially if you come with a little bit of background.
Yeah.
It's basically, do you understand the basics?
Yeah. Like when I went in, and it's like I had guys who were blue belts, and I was like, well, I mean, I fucking wrestled my whole life. Like I don't know submissions, and I would tell them like, oh, I'll take it easy. Like, don't take it easy. Like, just fucking roll. Dude, do what you want to do. I tell people that, you know, if you're black belts, brown belts, whatever, dude, if you want to fuck me up, fuck me up. I gotta learn.
Yeah.
Like, don't take it easy on me. Like, I'll figure it out. I'm a grown man. I can take a ass whipping. I don't give a shit.
From
like,
the streets.
Yeah, from the streets. Yeah. It's actually-
I used to run the baseball park.
I run the baseball. You don't
fucking
know who
park,
I am?
dude. That's my park, you know. But yeah, like, you know. So like when I roll, dude, like I just like having fucking fun. Like, and there's times like I wish I was more technical, but even wrestling, I wasn't really technical. Like I just was like a tough dude, you know. And just I was pretty good, you know. But I'm not a technical guy. My body doesn't move the way that
Dude.
Marty moves and stuff. Like I
It
can't
hurts.
do half that shit. Like I got bad arthritis in my hips and my shoulders, and I'm not feeling too good, you know. But
How old are you?
I'll be 30 this year.
Oh,
Hey,
And that's why-
almost be at the
I
club.
know.
It hurts,
dude.
bro.
Let's go.
As soon as you hit 30, it hurts.
I know.
I'm gonna be
Well,
30.
I got bad
That day
genes,
you wake
dude.
up?
I got bad
The
genes.
day you wake up, your back hurts.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Aged a little bit.
No, dude, like my hips, like I gotta have hip surgery.
Oh, no.
You know, so but I'm trying to wait because that's gonna take me out for a minute. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
feel like you should wait till you're a little bit older to
Yeah.
do something like that.
I
But
know.
whatever.
I know. But it's actually been filmed decent.
It's good.
I don't know. I just gotta stretch, take
Come
my
do
vitamins
hot
and
yoga
stuff.
with me.
It's
Hey, my sister wants to start doing it.
yeah. How much is that? It's like $100 a month.
No.
So
You just do
there's a
classes.
leeway. They have community classes, which is what Freddie would come do with me last year. It's an $8 drop-in fee. All you have to do is just sign up online, and if you do a community class at Tower Yoga, it's $8.
Shout out Tower
Dude.
Tower Yoga.
Tower
I
Yoga.
suck at yoga.
It's
but
okay.
the sauna,
But there's
though,
different level ones. Like there's calming one. There's hot power, which is a full-on workout in
I'm
like
good at
100
these.
degrees. But
Pop Pilates.
hot Pilates, yeah.
Like,
but there's
yeah.
like gentle
There's
yoga.
gentle
where
yoga.
Is it
it's
like a
basically-
sauna?
It's basically stretching in a sauna, but it's not as intense.
I could
But
do
the
that.
temperature ranges from like 94
Yeah, you used
to
to wrestle
102.
Yeah, dude, I
Restroom
used to.
room, yeah.
Dude, I used to go.
It's a
in.
restroom
You
room.
just
We're in the
leave
restroom.
feeling
Oh,
so
man. Like that.
relaxed.
Oh, I
like
know.
all the pain in your neck and shoulders just kind of go away. Feels nice.
I need that, dude.
I'll take
I
your
got,
sister
I got one of those like
Yeah,
massage
she
guns.
just said. Oh, I have one.
Okay.
Do you have the heating one?
No.
Oh, the
dude.
massage gun?
Yeah, like the
Mine
the,
heat- mine
the
heat-
Yours
I took one to the gym.
Mine
Nobody
heats
uses it.
up the little thing. Will
Does
heat
it
up
really?
to help you like break it down even better.
Okay, so the
Nice.
problem is like
We
my,
have
my,
two.
my
Nice.
wife bought it for me for Christmas. The problem is she doesn't want to fucking do it to me. I'm
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I sit there. I'm like, hey, can you put the kid down? And just hit me real quick, like, because it feels good. So I train my son. And he kind of fucks it up.
He's
because-
so little.
I know. He's
he's like, dude,
he's doing his,
He's shaking and then
he puts it on. He puts on like the highest level. He's like, dude. But he goes up and then like I'm like, oh shit, that kind of feels good, dude. He just fucking starts hitting me. And I'm like, oh,
The
dude,
back of the head.
Stop.
When-
And he just fucking holds it. Yeah, but he'll get you for about 10 seconds, dude. And so I just have to keep reminding him like, hey, right here, bub, get
The
daddy's
muscle-
back.
Put a
Yeah.
sticker on your back.
Yeah, that's not a bad
See?
fucking idea. But like dinosaur stickers, and then just see if
Yeah,
you
hit the
trigger
dinosaur.
something, dude. That's pretty smart. That's actually pretty smart.
I have a Theragun. Comes in clutch every once in
A
a while.
what?
A Theragun.
That's like the name
It's the
brand
fancy
yeah.
one.
It's a fancy one.
Yeah, it doesn't heat up though. I'm kind of
There-
mad.
Well,
I paid a lot of money
I ordered
for that
mine from
thing.
like a medical store.
What's oh?
It's just the name
yeah.
brand. It's the same massage gun type thing.
It's like fancy though.
I think is that the one you can get at Costco?
If they
think
sell
so.
it,
I
there,
think they have it
probably.
there,
Yeah.
I bought my parents like when you put on the chair and it's like
Oh God, that sounds amazing.
But it's like,
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
like the
I know.
balls,
Yeah, yeah,
but
the
it's like
balls,
balls, yeah.
Yeah, I love balls in the back, you know? My dad bought that same
your
one
back or your
for
face?
my both. Forehead. But
He's all, it just
north
depends on how
south.
much I pay.
Eye sockets.
I'm like, go north south on me,
North
please. But yeah, my dad's got the same, like the one with the two balls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
From like Sharper Image.
Yeah, more like
Is that still a store? Sharper Image? You
I
guys know
haven't
that
heard
store?
that term in a while.
And I bought them the neck one
I
too.
used to buy the
Oh,
robot
yeah, my mom
dogs from
has
there
that
and
one.
shit. The neck ones.
and
yeah.
with the ball, the 3 balls on each side.
three?
Like the heated
Three.
ones, like a vest type thing.
They must be from
Yeah.
Ohio.
Shit, too soon. No.
It's never too soon.
That's fucked up. I haven't really heard much about that. The Ohio.
It's
the
fucked up.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
like chemicals.
They have like acid rain going on too. Like it's everywhere.
Well, you know the place they make the batteries for the hybrids? They have like really bad acid rain from making those like lithium batteries. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it's actually worse for the
Yeah.
environment than having a gas-fueled
It's
car.
extremely bad. Okay, so as an electrician, I'm gonna tell you right now, we
Tell us.
cannot support that shit, dude.
No,
like,
I don't.
we are not. I
They
mean,
already passed it in the state of
No, I
California.
know, that's
in
what I'm
2030.
saying.
I'm like, fuck
Yeah,
that.
our
20
grid can't support that, right?
Is it not even fucking close?
2030
will
or
lit-
2035.
Like 35, right?
Yeah. For the
Not-
farmers, I can't picture a farmer
You have to-
driving around in an electric
You
truck.
can't because,
You
like,
can't.
dude, it's don't get me wrong. I get the idea, but like, and I'm not against I mean, me personally,
It's actually worse for the environment.
it's
though.
way
That's what's
worse.
Crazy.
Have you seen a lithium mine versus like
No.
just digging for oil, right? You know, and like all that stuff. It's fucking bad. It's like a big crater, like to just get these in a big crater just for like a little bit of battery.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like worth it
Yeah.
at all. And like in order to support the grid, we're gonna have to tear down most of the farms in California just so we can put up panels.
You ever see
Panels,
Yellowstone?
I think
Yes,
the worst
yeah.
thing
When
is
he
the
says like,
slaves.
oh, he's like, well, we want to. They're like, what he's saying, like, oh, we want
it
to
for the
remove
casino?
all this.
Oh, yeah.
No, they want to make like a solar farm. He's like, well, it's gonna kill all these animals.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's all like,
Like the younger, it was the younger
defeats
version
the
of John Dutton,
purpose.
right? And he
Yeah.
like goes out, yeah.
yeah, and then he's like, I think he tells him like, well, we want to put the solar farm to help the environment. He's like, if you remove all that sagebrush and stuff,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna kill all the
You-
animals
yeah.
that live there. You're making it worse.
You're making it worse.
And they're like,
better.
no, it's not. He's like, the problem is you're serious about this. He's like, you're gonna destroy a bunch of land to have more electricity.
Yeah.
100%, dude. It's like, I get the idea, but they're like Gavin Newsom, like, and this is not allegedly. You're a fucking idiot. You know, like, but half the shit that like we're passing, it's like you guys didn't even think about. Like my only thing is, you ask any electrician, they're gonna be like, not even close. Like we'll like years and years and years and years
They
away.
don't think about the Central Valley.
But like
at
that's what I'm
all,
saying.
though.
But
That's
I'm,
what it is.
I'm wondering, like, did you guys like get with engineers and say, hey, before we pass this, is it possible? I find it very hard to believe that someone just said, oh yeah, it's fucking possible. You know? Yeah, no, it's not, dude. Like what this past summer they like, oh hey, make sure you guys turn all your stuff off or
Turns
the
that to
grid
82
the grid's
even,
over like,
like-
Yeah,
well, I
when
kept that bitch at 65.
Right, no, exactly.
Oh.
Like,
Said it's
fuck,
82.
dude.
I'm like, what the hell?
My
It was like
energy bill
105
was like,
degrees.
like a month or two, 1,000 each month.
Bro.
But I was at 70.
See, we got lucky, dude. We got lucky because
You got solar?
No, but when we got here, my wife and I were unemployed, and so we got on the CARE program. So, dude,
Fuck the CARE program.
why?
Because it comes back to bite you in the ass later. So I did it last summer because they said that they'll give you a fixed rate for the summer prices.
Oh, I didn't get
Because
that.
usually in the summer I pay about $500 to $600 because it gets stupid expensive. It gave me a fixed rate of $179 every month,
Oh,
but
fuck.
they tacked on those fees on my winter bills. So
Ugh.
then my winter bills were $300 when normally they're
wonder,
$50.
I wonder if that was.
But they
mine.
didn't tell me that was going to happen.
I think
I'm
that
like,
might
I'd
have
rather
happened
just
to
pay
me.
those 3 months of expensive
Because
bills.
we were getting like my very first bill. Okay, so in Virginia, it's hot. It's fucking muggy. We would keep it at like 65 all summer.
nice.
65, right? My biggest bill I ever got, and I was shocked. I was like, $190? I was mad.
I'll take that any day.
Yeah, I know.
I'll
I
take
never-
that any day.
Damn, that's like a winter bill.
That's what I'm saying. So
Wow.
then my very first summer back, not only did I pull up and gas was like $3.60, which I would fucking kill for again because it's up now.
Right.
It's like
But
almost
Oh,
you went from
man.
$5.50 now.
you went from Virginia when I moved there $1.13.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that when I drove all the way to freaking Wyoming.
It
Gas
gets-
over there was $1.75,
Exactly.
and I came back to California
And you
it
don't
was
pay
like
all the
$3.50.
bullshit taxes with it
No.
and stuff. So like as we're coming back, like every state was cool, everything was fucking cool. And then we get to California and I go to a Chevron, it's like $3.69. I think Fresno was probably like $3.05 at the time. This was
We
somewhere.
are some of the cheapest gas.
No, we are. But you go to like if you've lived in other states, it's fucked up, dude.
As soon as you leave California,
And
it's
they pump your
$1
gas.
cheaper.
Oh my God,
They
yeah.
still do that.
Oh,
Yeah, I noticed.
Oregon?
In Oregon, it's illegal for you
You-
to pump
you
your own
can't
gas.
pump your own gas.
I think it's like New
The
Jersey.
first time I had to put gas in my car, I was mad. I'm like, why do I have to do this?
Oh
It's
my
like a little
God.
princess at like 17.
why?
I'm like,
What?
why am I
Oregon
doing
did-
this?
In some
Oregon
states,
and
it's
New
illegal.
Jersey.
It's illegal for you
Why?
to.
What is the
I don't
just-
fucking know.
no, they
But
just-
then like they expect a tip. I'm like, I'm not fucking tipping you for something I can do.
Well,
bro.
think
Like,
about it though. You're also paying like $1.79.
Fuck you guys.
It's like, no, I don't care.
Not allegedly.
I'll tip a fucking waitress. I'll tip all that because like that's my choice to go there. I don't have a choice to get gas. I have to get fucking
You have
gas.
to
I'm
get
not
gas.
tipping you, bro, for something I can do. I'm not going to grab my fucking food and bringing it back. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but like I went to Oregon and I like pulled it out. He's like, hey. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? He's like, you can't pump your own gas. I'm like, yes, I can. It's right there. I'll do it. And he's like, no, it's illegal. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, I'll go to the next gas station. It's all in Oregon. It's all Oregon.
I'll go to the next one.
I'm like, what do you mean? It's like illegal in Oregon. He's like, it's illegal in the state of Oregon to fucking pump
But
your own
you can
gas.
smoke heroin
I'm like,
on the
but
streets.
you could, you hippies are out there and they don't pump your own gas, bro. You know, pumping fucking shit in his veins. I'm like, dude, okay, well, fuck you guys. But it's the same
Portland's
way.
pretty bad, dude.
It's fucking.
I heard
yeah.
it went way worse.
You see those videos of them because they want, well, they need money, so they'll get like almost like food stamps. I don't know the name of their like the SNAP card or whatever.
Yeah, it's-
I don't know what it's called there. So what they do is they buy a bunch of bottles of water and they pop them all open and drain all the water and just take the empty bottles to the recycling thing so they can get actual cash and then buy
What?
drugs with that. So they're pretty much just wasting water.
Just open up the bottle.
Yep,
and
they're just
dump
like
it.
popping them
They
open.
just said
5
fuck
cents.
it,
That's-
especially after COVID.
I mean,
like they let them run that city
COVID
apart.
fucked everything up, though.
Yeah,
Like,
it did.
It's Oregon's fucked.
Oh, I remember when COVID started though, and like
And
gas
Oregon's
was
a
like
beautiful
$2.
state.
It's beautiful.
too. It's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
And I hate that it's ran by fucking weirdos and the whole fucking Pacific Northwest. I love it. It's beautiful.
It's-
There's some
yeah.
fucking weirdos there, dude. And I can't live there. But what were you saying? I'm sorry. One of you
No,
guys.
I don't know. What did I say? Yeah.
COVID something.
No, we were
Drug
talking.
money.
No, I was done with the water thing.
No. You're getting ready. Wait, what's that?
I was talking with them dumping the water.
Am I behind in time right now?
The time machine works.
Nah,
Let's
dude.
go.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
fucking
no,
crazy.
Oregon's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
oh,
went
yeah.
to Portland like 5-6 years ago, and even at that time, it was a little weird. And my sister went last year, and she was like, "Dude, the entire city's they're all homeless.
Oh yeah.
There's trash everywhere on the streets.
It's like San Francisco.
And it's Portland,
Have
like
you
it's
guys
a
gone
huge
to LA?
city.
Like LA, during the pandemic?
I did, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
There
right.
are
you were
tents
good.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It was bad. And
Oh,
it's like,
not just, like,
shit,
the
it's
yeah.
crazy because you'll go to like a really nice restaurant,
Uh-huh.
but you can't park because there's tents
There's
everywhere.
tents,
So you have to
dude.
park like blocks away and then hope and pray that nobody breaks into your car.
And
As
I-
fucked up as it
Oh,
sounds, but you kind of have
San
to.
Francisco, they're just like
San-
busting.
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
Well,
they
you know
don't
what
even
people
care.
They
Like leave
don't
the doors
care.
open. I've seen like
Dude, I've seen them leave the windows.
They have to
open.
leave their
Yeah.
windows open because they're tired of replacing their windows.
Yeah.
People
In
breaking
California,
them.
I think they just passed a law that you cannot move their tents. They can literally take a tent outside your house. Like with me, dude,
You
I'm
have to like report it and have the city come out.
yeah,
and
like they
do
have
it,
to come
yeah.
do it, but you can't physically do it. Like, I'm not
take-
fucking
I'll take
doing
the
that,
L.
dude. I'll take the fucking
I'll
L,
take
dude.
the-
Dude,
Yeah,
Especially
don't
when
sleep
you
in my
pay for
house.
so much
Like,
too,
if
like
I
in
pay-
LA and San Francisco, like those
Oh,
are
I know.
$1 million
Oh, I know.
homes.
See,
that
I
you
was in
have
Sacramento
encampment
yesterday,
yeah.
and I was like, man, I could live here.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Sacramento's nice.
Fuck
Yeah.
no, dude. We were gonna move to Sacramento.
Only because it's just like a bigger friend.
Yeah, it's-
That's what I was literally
I was like,
about.
and I
It's
could
a bigger,
adapt to that.
cleaner
I could
person.
adapt to that. So.
I'm not a big like city guy. I'm not like a country guy either, but like I'd like to live in like like suburbs. I'm a suburban.
Suburbs.
Suburban white guy. You know?
Baseball park.
Yeah, baseball park. Dude.
It's like-
Yeah, but
As long as there's a baseball park.
huh?
He's
No,
gonna,
like, as
he's
long
gonna,
as there's
he's
a
gonna go to the
baseball
baseball
park
park
around.
after this.
Dude, I've had
some- Just post up.
Punk all the kids.
I've had
all the
some
kids.
crazy fucking that baseball park. Dude, I'm telling you, like I've in the same.
it?
It's don't wrong.
I'm gonna go back and make sure it's
I'm
still
gonna
mine.
go this weekend
No,
and just
dude.
wait
I
and
live
watch
by
all the
there, dude.
kids.
I come.
Like
I,
that's David.
I'll go up, dude, and I'll just like park there. I'll like get out. And I'll like
Memory.
It's still mine.
baseball park. But hey, bro, you know me? Who the fuck are you? I'm like, this is
I'm
my
David.
park, dude. Yeah, ask somebody about me.
Look at
dude.
the plaque.
You're the
I
coolest
fought.
boy.
I fought a Marine there.
He's all pushing his
This
kid
fucking
on the
guy.
stroller.
I fought an arc.
No, I fought
Marine.
it. No,
It's
and
awesome.
I shit you not. You can ask anybody. This is on a fucking podcast. I fought this Marine there when I was
Drop his
I
name,
was
drop his
16.
name.
This is right. I'll drop his fucking name. Sean Davis. Fucker. Fuck you. But anyways, he was. Because guess what? He told me when I turned 18 to come find him. I would fuck you up even more now. But anyways, so this guy, dude, like he was talking shit to my older sister. He was in infantry, so he was 21 at the time, Marines, and he was like. My sister was getting into it with these girls on fucking Facebook, right? My sister was 18.
MySpace.
I think my sister was a senior in high school and I was a sophomore. And he basically says like he's talking shit and like they're hopping on my fucking sister. And I was like, hey, bro, like who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Like I'll fuck you up. And he was like, oh, like you don't want to fucking do this, bro. Like I remember verbatim. He was like, I got to deal with little fucking kids with AK-47s. I ain't scared of you. I said, well, guess what, motherfucker? Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I was just mad, dude. I was super mad. We're like, I'm on the fucking typing out hard shit, dude.
Keyboard warrior.
And so, anyways, this thing went on for like a couple days, and then like one day, dude, I'm like driving. I got all my boys in the car. Like, we're sophomores, bro. Like, we're fucking driving. He like calls me, and I'm like, oh shit, what's up? And he's like, hey, like, where you at? Like, we're gonna fuck you up, and blah 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 blah.
Oh
and he's
my
like,
God.
and like, I'm driving home. Like, this is like, I think this is like a Friday or a Saturday or some bullshit. And he's like, I can hear guys like on the other side, like with him. They're like grown fucking men. They're all hopping on me, bro. Like, oh, we're gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you and kill you and blah,
David
blah,
pulls
blah.
up, they're like, is it 16?
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I was like, oh fuck, like there's grown men. I'm like, oh, so now I start getting nervous. I'm like, okay, you know, because like I love the fighting, but I was always like I was stupid nervous, you know, because anything can happen, right? And this guy's like, you know, 5'11". I'm fucking short, you know, but I was fucking jacked, you know. This was wrestling season, like I'm my prime, dude. So anyways, he's like talking shit, and I was like, fuck you, bro. And he's like, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm fucking on Golden State. What's up? And he's like, all right. He goes, meet me over here at this time. And I'm like, all right, I'll fucking be there. He goes, if you're not fucking there, I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna fuck your mom up. I'm gonna whip your dad's ass.
Oh, God.
I was like, my dad will fucking kill all of you guys. Like, but go for it. So then they tell me the park. I thought they meant the baseball park. So I said, because I was like, okay, so I go to the baseball park. Just natural, you know. I'm like, it's my park.
It's my park.
It's my fucking
It's my park.
His
So
friends
I-
are gonna pop out behind trees.
Go,
David.
So,
behind the bat.
you know, so anyways, I get to the park and I see like they call me back, and now I hear like hella people. I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like looking around, like I got like 4 people, and 2 of them don't even like to fight. I got one buddy, and I was like, hey bro, we're about to get jumped right now. He's like, fuck it, like let's just go for it. And I'm like, oh shit, but you're down, I'm not, you know. Like, and so I see some guys walking up, and I'm like, and these are like my little hoodlum friends at the time, right? Oh, they were fucking did all kinds of crazy shit, allegedly, right? And so I see them walking up, and I think it's the guys. I'm like, oh fuck, it's happening. They walk up, and I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? Like, and I tell them the story, and I'm like, oh, we're good now. I got like 10 heads. Oh no, I'm on. I can't go. I'm on probation. I'm on this. I'm like, you guys are fucking pussies. You guys talk hard as fuck. Like on other days, I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. You just stand there, I guess. I'll just get my ass whooped, whatever. So then I call my buddy. I'm like, hey, it's my buddy's older brother, and they're like, oh no, we're Jake just got back from boot camp, so we're having drinks. I'm like, these guys are like in their 20s, you know, we're 16. So I'm like, I need help, dude. I'm about to get jumped by grown ass men. And I see them pulling up. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. But then they get there, right? They get there, and they're like, where the fuck are the guys at? Like, we were having a good time. Like, where they at? And I'm like, where the fuck you guys at? You know, so I call him up. I was like, where you at? He's like, we'll be right there. You told us this. I'm like, fuck you guys. Be right there. You know, so I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all pumped up. I'm like, we're going to get in a big ass, like, have you seen The Outsiders? The movie? Oh my God, you haven't seen Outsiders?
I'm sorry, I'm Fabian. I'm surprised actually.
It's a
I
good.
bet-
See
I-
every-
You never
I'm not big
read
on
the.
movies.
You've never read the book. Okay, it's a great.
Have you ever
fucking
watched
book.
Gangs of New York when they all like
Yeah,
run?
that's
okay.
okay. Picture
Thank
like
you.
that.
I know
Gangs of
that
New York.
one.
Okay,
Got you guys.
Yeah, no.
That's
You never
what
seen
I'm
Gangs of
picturing.
Marvel, maybe Marvel, like the
Oh
when they
my
like
God.
fight the
Okay, think of it like
Anyways.
that. But anyways,
If you-
Marvel when they're
You
fighting
get the point.
Yeah,
Oh, Russian.
yeah, Russian.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Gangs of New York, you need to watch it because
You need to watch
Liam
it.
Nelson,
Liam Nelson,
it's so good.
Leonardo
Leonardo,
DiCaprio,
good fucking
the Butcher,
The
what's his
Butcher.
name? Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Fucking great movie.
great movie.
It's a good one.
Great movie. Watch it. But anyways, Russian.
Right,
Right.
right.
So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it just like that. Sure enough, right? So they pull up, and there's like 15 trucks all getting ready to flip a Yui, right?
Oh
I'm
God.
like, oh fuck, they got hella bodies. They have like one person per truck, you know. So they pull up, right? One guy gets out with a fucking baseball bat, and my buddy, he was a college baseball player at the time. He's like, "Oh, you guys got fucking bats?" And he goes back, he has all his baseball bats, and he fucking grabs a bunch. I was like, "Yo, this is
Like it's
really-"
the Warriors.
right? And then my buddy who just got back from the Air Force boot camp, right? Big fucking dude. I mean, like 6'4", like big fucking guy, right? Takes his shirt off, right? He's got his dog tags. He walks up to the dude with the bat, and was like, I'll break that fucking bat over your fucking head or my head or something like that. And I was like, oh, fuck. So anyways, I'm waiting for all my older homies to be like, because these guys were old, like 40 years old. Like the guy brought his uncles and his like uncles and cousins and shit. I'm like, damn, you guys brought all that for a 16-year-old kid over Facebook beef, right? And so we're sitting there, and I'm like, damn, this is crazy. But I'm nervous because now I put on the spot. And I'm like, okay, like let's just how do we do this? Do we just all fucking run each other? You know? So my buddy goes, all right, 1-on-1. I'm like, what? 1-on-1? not that I was like scared of him, but like, oh fuck. And I was like, I don't want to get my ass beat. Side note, I told him, I was like, I can't. I got wrestling practice one day. Right when he asked me to go fight, I was like, I got wrestling practice. He's like, only faggots wrestle. That goes into play right now. So he's called me a faggot because I wrestled. Right? So one of the chicks that was with him, who the whole beef started over, she's like, David, you fucked up. You don't want to do this.
Oh, God.
And I'm sitting there like, bitch. You know? And my sisters were like across the street on the park, like watching. About to see the brother get fucking down. And I'm sitting on my cord. Okay, anyways. They go, all right, 1-on-1. I'm like, fuck it. Okay. And he's just sitting there, dude. He's like, he's got his dog tags on, his fucking shaved head. I'm like, you fucking homo. You know? He thinks he's cool because he's a fucking Marine, dude. Like, whatever. So he's sitting there and he's like, this. And I'm like, all right, put your fucking hands up. And he's like, and everyone's like, oh, fucking hit him. And he's like, he's a minor, he has to hit me. So now you just admitted, like, he's a minor, he has to hit me first. So I'm sitting there, like, putting my hands up. I'm like, dude, just put your fucking arm, like, hands up. And he's like, you got to hit me first. I'm like, bro, if I hit you, I'm gonna fucking hurt you. And he, like, sat there, so I kind of give him, like a punt, you know, like a little fake, right? Just to see him, like, react. I was like, all right, there we go. We got it, right? So I square up with him. And, dude, I'm like, it's just awkward because I'm like, I want to fight you, but you're just standing there. So I fucking throw a mean-ass leg kick, dude. At the time, I was doing Muay Thai, so, like, I did a mean-ass leg kick, and it kind of, like, buckled him a little bit, and I just hit him with a fucking straight one, dude. And I just remember him, like, saying, fuck, and, like, leaning back, and just instant, like, I remember the blood, like, hitting his, I hit him square, dude, and just seeing, like, the blood, like, go right here on his cheek. I remember that, like, perfectly. And he, like
squishing a tomato?
Kind of like that, right? And just went, you can see it. Like, it was, like, slow motion for me. And he's like, fuck. And then, like, he goes and he swings, dude. And I just ducked and I double-legged him, dude. And I just fucking picked him up, dropped him on his head. And I was just raining fucking bombs on him, dude. Just fucking elbows, like, coming down, like, I mean, everything. I'm sitting there throwing. And there's a guy who had a gun. And he was sitting right here. And I see him reach for it.
Oh, hell no.
And I'm sitting there, but I kept looking. And I'm just fucking. And I just remember gash. Every time I hit him, because I was throwing some fucking elbows, dude. And he was just gashing up. And I'm like, oh fuck! Like now at this point, his face is on the ground, and it was kind of wet. It was like December, and he's like smashed in the mud, and all of his face was nothing but blood. You could not see it. And he's fucking crying, dude.
Oh,
he's fucking
no.
Get him off me, dude. And I fucking walk up. Maybe it was the guy with the gun or the bat, but I jumped up, and I fucking walked up. I said, fucking do something, you know, and so that basically happened, and they're like, oh, fuck, you just got your ass whooped by a 16-year-old kid. And I just remember peeling out, dude, fucking dipping out. And I'm like, damn, dude, that felt fucking good. Like, I just fucking whooped this fucking guy's ass. And then, like, I go and I tell my dad, and he got all mad. I'm like, he was going to hurt you, Dad. He told me he was going to come back.
Yeah, your dad was like, no, he's not.
No, he's not. Yeah, my dad hated, like, my dad always talked about fights, like, growing up. So I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking
see,
fight.
but when you're like younger, you don't have anything else to like worry about. So like now you have kids
no,
and stuff,
now
you're
it's
like,
gonna be a little baby.
Oh,
you
yeah.
tell him all these stories.
I know.
He's like, oh yeah.
Well, and that's what my wife is like. What the fuck?
Present.
Is that for me?
We're at an hour.
Are we at an hour?
We're at an hour. That's
That was
for you.
easy, dude,
Yeah,
right?
that's not bad.
Oh, that's cool,
And
man.
that's the Thick Boy Mafia mug.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You're one of us
brother.
now.
Damn, dude. They can talk for days.
Yeah,
It's easy.
Yeah, you.
We'll bring you back.
I didn't even get to the stabbing yet. Shit.
Damn.
Allegedly.
You too.
Next podcast.
Next podcast.
Next podcast. But
Stay
yeah,
tuned.
thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank
This
you
was
for being
fun.
part. Yeah, the Thick Boy Mafia.
I want to say though, I like his ring.
Oh yeah.
I
That
was
is nice.
glancing
Yeah,
at it.
that's
It's what's it, Hawaiian koa wood or some shit, and that's all we can afford. It's actually really cheap.
It looks
but
nice.
I like it.
I got a rubber one, like 10 cents. And
10 cents?
Nah,
Is that what you got married at?
There's this guy who makes gun parts. It's called Aeronox. What he does is he buys like a piece of a meteorite and then he cuts it into a ring.
I've seen that.
It's
I've
like,
seen
dude,
videos
it's
like
like
that. They're so cool.
dude, it's like $1,000, but like if there's like a break in the meteor, it's part of the ring, and it looks bad as fuck, and it gives it to you in like a stainless steel box with like gold, and you open it, it looks bad as hell.
That's
It looks
nice.
like one of like his gun parts. Yeah, that shit looks
That's
bad.
tight, dude.
Well, yeah, thank you, brother.
This was fun. Let's go
Anything
eat,
you wanna,
guys.
anything you want to say
Yeah.
to the people?
Parting words. Stay out of my park.
Stay out of my park.
That's my fucking park.
That's my park.
Stay out of that baseball park. I'll beat you up, you fucking knocks.
Am I allowed to go there? 'Cause I,
No, you're allowed to go.
Oh,
You
I'm
live
part of
around
the,
there.
I'm part of the block.
You're part of the block.
Yeah.
He'll be
guys
the
for
other guy
watching.
behind the tree.
You can see
Bye,
me.
guys.
Thank you.
I'm
Have a
watching
good
a light,
one.
just watching from
Thanks,
far away.
David.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do that hour.